Hello everybody, long time no see. Essentially, I've bought a van. So welcome to my first home. I'm back for good, maybe. No, I actually think I will hold myself accountable, but I did just wanna, I feel like this is a really like fun milestone to start back on. I have a camper van now, you can kind of see it behind me. Today's kind of my first day like sitting in it. We did buy it and then I went on holiday for a week, and so my mum's been having a really fun time in it, but I haven't gotten to sit in it yet. So I'm kind of just enjoying the very like hot sweaty air in here. I almost broke the back of it just then. That was really fun. And I'm also kind of trying to figure out how to film properly in here, because I will film in here a bit more. So right now I am just gonna have to hold you, so I'm a bit sorry. I think I'll figure it out later, but for now this is working. I kind of had the idea because I only really do freelance work. Hang on, I feel like I need to put you down to like tell the story. You're on an angle. Okay, so it is possible. What about, yeah. About a year ago, I had the idea that I wanted to live in a camper van. I'm very far away from buying a home. I don't make nearly enough money for that, but that's okay because I picked art over a stable job, and that's fine. Kind of a weird one for me because I don't really enjoy driving, nor do I enjoy living in small spaces, so it just a little odd. But it was more of like a, you know, I've graduated from uni now. I wanted to have a next step that made it easy for me to work. I mean, obviously I do freelance, not obviously, I do freelance work, but I will probably be freelancing for the next couple years of my life. I don't see myself going into a corporate career unless I do. But in doing that, I mean, the film industry, you very much are moving around a lot. There's not really one specific place. And so the van just gives me a bit of stability while not being stable at all. It also technically, I mean, it kind of counts as a first home. Originally, I was gonna put all of my savings into one little thing, and I could buy like a very old used van and then do it from the top up myself. Essentially, I told my parents that idea. They went, we like the idea of the camper van. We hate the idea of you buying a rust bucket. They were like, you know what, for Christmas and graduation and all that, we'll put it all together and we'll help you buy a van. So we got very lucky and we stumbled along this baddie that does not have a name yet, and I will need to name her. I was originally going with RuPaul before I knew what the van was, because I just calling my van Rup so like felt funny. But I just now sitting in her, I don't think she is a RuPaul. We got so lucky. This van is like pre everything, and we got it for a really good price. I'm not gonna go too much into that. I just don't want to bore you all with boring details. I was very much planning on having to like deck out the whole thing and fix it all up and all that kind of stuff, but we have kind of a very good base to work with. It's like pre-done completely. Like I don't need to paint or sand or do anything to the inside. It comes with like proper, I'll show you. So today's video is essentially going to be what I've done so far. I will give you a mini tour of just like the van as it is now. I think it'll be fun to look back on once I finish doing it. But this is episode 1 in my like van moving series of like setting up this van. No, like I'm literally doing barely anything to it. I really thought I was gonna have to like start building it from the ground up. I got very lucky, and it's all green, which is really great because my favorite color is green, which you'd know if you weren't new here. But it has been 3 whole years, so I'd be really surprised if any of you are still here. What, like 400 of you that I had way back when. I think also this change in my life is gonna allow me to come back to YouTube a bit more. I was actually talking to one of the girls that I dance with, and she was like, I filmed my first YouTube video today, and I was like, oh my goodness, wait, I'm doing that tomorrow. And it was kind of like serendipitous. I was like, oh, it's a sign, like this needs to happen. So I'm very glad that we're in here right now. It is just me today, so I can't really give you like a full proper tour. Also, once I figure out how to film in here a bit better, that'll be easier. But essentially, I'm just gonna go through and show you everything on the inside and just give you like a rough view of everything that's in here. If I think of anything else, I'll say it. I'm a bit rusty, guys. You gotta bear with me. Hello divas, and welcome to my van tour. Starting off with what's on the outside, we have a fridge. It's very small, but it's like kind of perfect. I originally wanted one that was facing inside, but this one's outside. It just opens with a little thing, comes with the freezer and all the little fun things. Hashtag haven't cleaned it yet, but that's okay. It also, in the freezer, I found all of these like hydrolyte pops, which is a bit gross, but that's for me to deal with later. And then I forgot how to close it, so that's really fun. It is a Bushman's fridge, which is actually what I wanted, so that's good. Over here we have our little like battery unit, which still needs a little bit of investigating, but that's how everything turns on. Like the lights and the sockets and all of that good stuff comes from in here. Very nice, very pretty, very swanky. And then I just wanted to take a moment for the push. Anyway, here's the couch / bed. It does fold out. I'll do that in a later video. We didn't get that today. Moving on to these little cabinets. We've got a drawer in the first one with some baby wipes in it, which is so fun. And then these two both flip open. I'll probably end up putting water or something in one of these. It's got a little extra cavity. And then here is the bed / couch, including the little fan in the corner, which does work really well. Have tried it out. Very good. Moving on, just showing you all of the little compartments back here, which unzip and go in the wash. Then we have the curtain and the little ventilation in the roof, as well as these little lights. I'm loving the black hardware. That's my favorite. It's like they knew I was coming. Anyway, and then this is our little console on the side next to the bed. It's just got a little kind of wooden compartment to get out, and then all the plugs, the switches, and the water. Then there is a little handlebar there too, which I'm assuming I'm going to hang things on, and then 2 extra drawers. Currently, they have cutlery in the one and then plates in the other, but I'll chuck all that out because I don't particularly want any of that. I have my own. And then just a little thing of the curtains, which are really cute, yet to test out how, like, blackout they are. We also have a shower, which I'm still trying to work out as well. And then just this back cavity that's for cooking, but I probably won't use it for that because I don't cook. Also, won't do that in the middle of the city, but it's just got these little compartments in it, and that's all. Okay, so if you couldn't tell, I've moved to my phone now because the camera ran out of storage and I just wasn't bothered. So we're going to see, again, getting back into it, a little rusty. We're just going to try out all the different methods, I think, today. But we're in my kitchen because I need to get the cleaning supplies that I need. I should have them all. Okay, we've migrated to my floor because I think it would only be fitting to end this video with a haul of every single thing that I've bought for the van already. I've kind of been collecting for the past year just because I didn't want something came up on the market and I was like, that's really good, but they will get rid of it by the time I buy the van. I did snatch it up. Now, mind you, most of the things that I did that to are still currently available, but that's fine anyway. And my mum has been letting me keep it in a cabinet in the upstairs kitchen. So everyone's really happy that I'm finally going to be able to take all this stuff out. But I just figured I'd show you all the things that I'm collecting this. Obviously, this isn't like everything that I will need, but it's definitely a good chunk. I think I've done quite a good job. I got some good deals on some of this stuff. We do also have a lot of camping stuff downstairs that I will have to go through, but that's for a later video. I made myself a green tea because that sounded good. Mainly because I feel like I gassed myself out in there, geez, those fumes. But the kitchen spray really did work. Like the lemon wipes weren't working as well as like the grease cutting kitchen spray. So, and it worked on every surface and it was good. So I've done all the cabinets and the surfaces. I just haven't gone in and done like the fridge. I don't particularly want to do the thing with the battery in it because it's not all that dirty. And then I haven't done any of the fabric, or there's like, is it felt? I don't really know, but like black carpety kind of feeling material. I don't know how to do that, and I have not touched the front of that car. I kind of, I feel like I should probably get car cleaning stuff, like for internal car cleaning, just because I will not be taking this thing to like a car wash. I just kind of think it's unnecessary to, I mean, they can't do much, like the whole back of the car, they're not going to clean, or if they do try and clean it, like it's a bit scary. I don't want that to happen. So I think I will probably just maybe invest in like a good vacuum. I think it'll probably be good for the rest of the van. Do we have one? We might have a mini vacuum already. I don't know. Might be with the camping stuff downstairs. We'll see. But I'm not allowed to buy anything else until I figure out what's going on. I also work in the school term, and so it's currently holidays and I haven't been making any money. I will probably hold off on doing a good amount of shopping, but I also think that's its own video. But for now, let's just go through everything that I've gathered in the past. So the things that didn't fit in the cupboard anymore. At Kmart, they were selling a bunch of mini, like, mini kitchen appliances. So I got a mini hot plate because I think it's cute. Also, this van doesn't come with any of that kind of stuff. So just to go through all of those, I also found a mini toaster, which one was it? Yeah, the toaster they had an abundance of, but I could not get my hands on the matching kettle for months. Like literally we were looking for this everywhere. This was like, I had all my friends searching for it too. Like it was a serious event. This one I did open already just to check the wattage, but look how cutie. It's just so small. I like it. Anyway, I just think it's cute. Obviously they're good for saving space, but also just like if I need to make breakfast or anything. I like that they plug in so that I can use them in the van as well as outside the van, because occasionally I'm just prepping for if I end up in the van and I can't like get out, like for safety reasons, I can't like stand outside and cook. Like if I'm in the middle of the city, the van itself does work as like, it looks like a work van. So I can go essentially just park my car and be in it and no one will know. So if I did like need to cook something in times like that, I'm glad that I have stuff available to at least make myself like a cup of tea and some toast, you know. They can't go in the battery. Oh, I actually think the hot plate can, but I know for a fact the toaster and the kettle can't go in the battery that's in there already, but we are getting a different battery as well. So we'll stay tuned for that. It's on its way, but yeah, I'm very excited to make myself eggs in there, I guess. I don't know. Should I just keep going with the Kmart stuff? So then these, my mum actually bought for the camper van that we used to have. Not the camper, it was a caravan, I think. I don't know. She just had all of these, but aren't they cute? They're just little like palm tree set of 4 glasses and they're all plastic. I'm very big on no glass or no ceramic. And then there was also a matching jug that she had as well. So I've been given both of these. Nothing happened. It's okay. See, a good example as to why I don't buy glass things. We rented a Toyota Hiace with like a high top over Christmas. I don't think I've told the story yet. And on the way home, we did brake a little hard. But obviously because it was Christmas, my grandma had given us food to take with because every year she makes pudding. So we took 2 of her puddings in ceramic bowls. You can see where the story's going. Obviously we ate them over Christmas, and then when we drove home with the ceramic bowls, we broke a little hard and they went flying across the van and shattered everywhere. Luckily they were IKEA bowls. We were under the impression they were like very expensive bowls, so that's okay. But just I'm prone to dropping things anyway. That in regards to everything being in a van as well, just I think it's better safe than sorry to just stick to like plastic and metal. So that's everything is plastic or metal. I then also got these, which I thought I'd gotten like really good, but they are still currently available. I did see them in Kmart. Yes, a lot of Kmart stuff that are talking about it. So I got these melamite. Is that how you say it? But it's like, it's plastic. But I got the bowls, 2 plates, sets of plates and bowls. Just they all come in packs of 4, which I think is good, but they're a nice like green speckled color. I don't know, I just think they're very cutie. And ironically the van is also this color, so it did all just kind of work out. I'll have to actually send everything through the wash before I put it in the van, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I might keep all this stuff out. The first thing I actually bought for the van were these plates. They are from, I think they're from Flying Tiger. We have a Flying Tiger store now, which is pretty fun. I don't love them as much. They're a lot more flimsy. And they are like proper plastic. Don't know, I love the pattern though, but I just don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I might put them in like a picnic bag or something. I don't know, but I did buy them thinking they were gonna be the best that we could get, but Kmart just had such better stuff that I just kind of had to go with that. So maybe they'll be good for like the beach or something. I don't know. Oh, I should also probably mention a good chunk of this stuff came from my old room. I think probably near when I ended my channel. We would have been moving out of my house in Sydney. Yeah. What was the last video I posted in like the big chunk of videos? I've done like 3 videos since. Maybe? I don't know. Famously, I was moving to Whoop Whoop, which is the house I'm currently sitting in right now. But I did also move out of the house in Sydney, but the entire house like got put in storage containers and things like that, including my entire bedroom, like the one that I used to be in with the like bed with the mint green cover and the like tapestries and things. So all of that I did also get to go through recently, like we got it out of storage. And I finally saw that for the first time in 3 years. And so I did steal quite a bit of stuff, like from the general house, but also the things that were in my room. Just in case I wanted them for the van, I will throw them out if I don't end up using them, but I just wanted to keep them until we actually got it. But now looking at the van, I probably won't use a lot. Things I will use is I actually stole the coasters from our house. Like, these were the coasters in the kitchen and I like them, so I'm gonna keep them. They're just like wooden with, I don't know, they're bound with, I couldn't even tell you, but they're not ceramic, so that's always good. I bought this pot stopper fish. I just thought the fish was cute. But I did think it would be good just in case anything hot or like damaging. I don't want to damage any of the countertops because obviously they're all like custom fitted and, you know, they like, some of them lift up and whatnot. So I feel like that would be pretty good. It's also very cute. It's from IKEA. It's a part of their Chinese New Year collection, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it is for Chinese New Year, but it just looks very like, I feel like if it was Chinese New Year, it would be horses, no? I don't know. My mirror from, whoa, you can see yourself in there. I am back on the phone. But essentially, this is the mirror that used to be in my bedroom as well, where I do all my get ready with me. So if any of you have been here for that long. But obviously I bought a new mirror when I moved here, so this will be good for the van, I guess, again, because it's wood, but I don't know. It's quite bulky, so we'll see if it makes it in, but just having a good mirror will be probably beneficial. And then I have so much crap in here. I have like, oh, wait, I have the, like macrame hanging thing. Hello. I'm not convinced this is making it into the van. I just feel like it's wasting space that I could use for other things. And also it'll probably make an awful noise. But that's so fun. Maybe I'll put this in my room. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's a waste kind of having it in there. I'm not going to get it out, but like the planets that I used to have hanging up, like the silver planet chain that had all the moon cycles on it, that's also in there. I will probably throw that out because it's definitely so tangled. And then the last thing I can see that's definitely bought for the van. So I guess I'm just doing a lot of cutlery and like cookware, hey. I'm very focused on eating. I thrifted all of these glasses each for $3, which is really good. One of these glasses usually goes for $12 at like one of like the boutiques. I don't know how to describe it, but like down the south coast, like I went like west, like in, they also had a bunch of like the boutique-y places. I don't know how else to describe them. But they sell these for like $12 a pop, or like a set of 2 of them for $30 or something stupid. So I was very happy that I thrifted all of these. They're a nice amber color too. We've got a good color palette going on. I'll talk more about that in like my decorating portion, but no, I'm very happy with these little glasses. Very good, just for cheeky wine. I don't know, whatever you're feeling. Obviously not while driving because I'm still on my pee plates. Last couple things that I did thrift actually recently. Not things, this. I thrifted a metal serving platter. I'm going to start a trend, not a trend, hello. We're talking about my own personal life. I'm going to start a tradition, there we go, a tradition where I go to like op shops and get a kind of like silverware piece of like serveware, I guess. I don't know, just like little trays and that was also almost really bad. Oh my goodness. Or like little silver, because silver stuff usually tends to last, it won't break. But also everyone's giving it to the op shops and I'm loving it. I was inspired by this one girl on TikTok who had like all silver stuff for her like snack platters, and I was like, that's absolutely what I want. So I think it'd also be cute because everything when you thrift it, like in little towns and things that I want to travel to in my camper van, they'll be a lot cheaper. Like that was $4, but it's like, look at it with the little shells in it. It's so cute. Anyway, all my friends thought I was a whack job for thrifting that, but that's okay. And then the last thing that's going in the van is Frankfurt. I have 2 jelly cats. The one, she doesn't have a name, but she just looks like my cat, so I call her Lundy, like my cat. Sits in my bedroom, and then I figured Frankfurt can go in the van. He's very good to cuddle, I will say, and I feel like in the van, you're going to want something to cuddle just in case like all the creepy noises outside or something, I don't know, just to keep me company. He's very, like, huggable, squishable, I don't know, as opposed to my other one's really like tall and skinny because it's a Siamese cat. But he's, I don't know, I like his little legs, he does it all. He's very cute. I got him for Christmas. Anyway. But yeah, we're gonna have some snuggles in the van, which is nice. Also, he's green, so it feels like, ironically, I wasn't planning on doing green in the van, but we're just kind of here now, so I was trying to step outside my comfort zone, but we've actually landed right back in, and that's okay. Anyway, in saying all of that, I think that is everything for now for my first video on the van. Expect many more. I won't shut up about it. If you have any tips or anything, I don't know, like this may attract a different community of people. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. Oh, I said this last time now. What's my outro? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Maybe. I've definitely amassed a good collection. Get ready for some good like shopping videos though, because there's so much stuff that I still need to do. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next week. For real this time, like I genuinely mean it. I know I said that last time, but I genuinely mean it this time. Bye!